Imagine stepping onto cobblestone streets, gaslight flickering above you. The air is thick with the scent of coal smoke and the distant murmur of a bustling city. The year is 1885, and you find yourself in the heart of Victorian London. You're in London, the heart of the Victorian era, a time of great change and scientific discovery where the old world meets the new. The city is alive with innovation, from the newly built underground railway to the electric lights beginning to replace gas lamps. But it is also a time of rigid social structures and a fascination with the unusual. Among the bustling crowds and horse-drawn carriages, you can sense the stark contrasts of wealth and poverty, progress and tradition. Amidst this backdrop, a peculiar form of entertainment emerges: the freak show. These shows, often housed in brightly coloured tents or makeshift theatres, promise a glimpse into a world beyond the ordinary. They are a magnet for the curious and the thrill-seekers. The freak shows showcased individuals with physical anomalies, unusual talents, or cultural differences. Each performer had a story, a narrative, crafted to intrigue and astonish the audience. From the bearded lady to the strong man, each act was designed to captivate. The air buzzed with excitement and trepidation as people lined up, eager to witness the wonders displayed within. For many Victorians, the freak show offered a unique blend of entertainment and education, a chance to see the extraordinary up close. Inside the tent, the audience would be met with a spectacle that both fascinated and repelled. It was a chance to encounter the unfamiliar, to see the limits of human diversity and ability. The reactions ranged from awe to discomfort as people grappled with their own perceptions of normalcy. It was a chance to encounter the unfamiliar, to confront their own perceptions of normalcy. But beneath the spectacle lay a more complex reality, one that reflected the social anxieties, moral dilemmas, and cultural curiosities of the time. The freak show was more than just entertainment. It was a mirror to society's deepest fears and fascinations. It forced people to question what it meant to be normal, to be human. The performers, often marginalized and misunderstood, became symbols of both human resilience and societal prejudice, one that reflected the social anxieties, moral dilemmas, and cultural curiosities of the time. Stepping into this world means confronting not only the performers themselves, but also the society that both celebrated and ostracized them. The freak show was a microcosm of Victorian society, a place where the boundaries of normalcy were constantly tested and redefined. It was a space where the extraordinary became ordinary and the ordinary became extraordinary, but also the society that both celebrated and ostracized them. Join us now as we journey back in time, lifting the curtain on the Victorian freak show and its enduring legacy. Through this exploration, we hope to understand not just the past, but also the ways in which it continues to shape our present, lifting the curtain on the Victorian freak show and its enduring legacy. This journey will take us deep into the heart of a world that is both fascinating and unsettling, revealing the complexities and contradictions of an era that continues to captivate our imagination. The roots of the freak show reach back centuries, intertwining with traveling circuses, sideshows, and public displays of human curiosities. These early exhibitions were often informal, taking place in town squares or at local fairs where people would gather to witness the unusual and the extraordinary. However, the Victorian era provided fertile ground for this form of entertainment to truly flourish. The period was marked by a burgeoning middle class with disposable income and a hunger for novel forms of amusement. The Industrial Revolution brought about rapid urbanization, drawing large populations to cities and creating a demand for new and exciting diversions. Factories and industries sprouted up, and with them came a workforce eager for entertainment during their limited leisure time. Simultaneously, scientific advancements, particularly in the field of medicine, led to a growing fascination with the human body and its deviations from the norm. Medical professionals and scientists were keen to study and understand these anomalies, often presenting their findings in public lectures and exhibitions. Museums began exhibiting anatomical specimens, and medical professionals presented cases of unusual conditions at scientific conferences. These exhibitions were not just for the scientific community, but also attracted the general public, who were eager to learn and be amazed. This climate of curiosity and the desire to categorize the natural world fueled the public's appetite for the strange and unusual. People were fascinated by the unknown and the mysterious, and they flocked to see these curiosities firsthand. Enterprising showmen, recognizing a lucrative opportunity, capitalized on this fascination. They crafted elaborate shows and spectacles, often exaggerating or fabricating stories to draw in larger crowds and increase their profits. They traveled the countryside, seeking out individuals with unique physical attributes or talents. These performers, who might have been marginalized or ostracized in mainstream society, found a place within the freak show where they could earn a living and gain a form of acceptance, albeit within a context that often exploited their differences. These individuals, often facing prejudice and limited opportunities in mainstream society, found a platform within the freak show, albeit one fraught with its own complexities. While the freak show provided them with a livelihood, it also subjected them to public scrutiny and objectification. The rise of the freak show, therefore, cannot be separated from the social and scientific currents of the Victorian era. It was a phenomenon that reflected the era's contradictions, its quest for knowledge and its penchant for spectacle, its scientific curiosity and its moral ambiguities. It was a product of its time, reflecting both the era's thirst for knowledge and its tendency towards spectacle. The freak show was a mirror to Victorian society, revealing its complexities, its curiosities, and its contradictions.